Hey there YouTube, another follow-up review after we've used an item for quite some time. This is that Igloo cooler. Used this quite a bit more at baseball, and unfortunately there seems to be more that we don't care for on this. What we thought before was that it was doing very well at keeping things cold, and it seemed to do that at first. But we put ice in it and it's melted before the end of baseball, trying to figure out what it is. And it could be because it's black and that absorbs a lot of heat because we've been sitting more in the sun than under the shade of a tree the last few times. So it could be just a color and heat transfer issue for that. It seems to work really well at keeping things cold for a long time as long as it's in the shade, but you know, we might be actually having sun and heat absorption issues from that. The other thing, that plastic taste we talked about before, that's not going away for us, even if we change the water out right before going. So I don't know, it's the material they used, either like a lubricant inside the plastic for molding or something is getting picked up if you're using water. So if you're going to use one of these, you definitely want a flavored drink that'll cover that up. And if you're worried about chemicals at all, then you're probably just going to want to avoid this altogether, unfortunately. All that being said, I really do love how the gasket material is on this. As far as leaks, ease of turning the lid, the gasket rotates very smoothly, holds an excellent seal. Yeah, you can see the gasket inside there. It's very smooth when it rotates on. Even the gasket in here and the seal on the nozzle, that you get a very beautiful click where you know it's a very solid seal. It's not super difficult to unsnap either. Even the kids can do it. It takes a little effort for the kiddos, but they can still do it. But that seal, it's beautiful and smooth. And the way this freely rotates, the lid there, the handle, and the texture on the handle is great for carrying. The hooks, they seem to be of limited use. At baseball games, it's very convenient because the hooks fit onto a chain link fence very, very conveniently. And so you can just hang your cooler up on the chain link fence and it grabs on beautifully. But the thing is that they're not like adjustable. They can't loop around to like a tree branch or anything. So you're limited on the diameter of things that you can hook it onto. So if you're filling it with Gatorade, this is probably good for a price, and you know, keeping it in the shade, it's a good workaround to keep things cool for a long time. But if you drink almost all water like my family does, I would actually advise against this.